Folks, I can't wait to show you who is acclimating to my 10-gallon tank at the moment. We're also going to talk about reducing flow in your hang-on back filters, all coming up right now. Folks, it happens to everyone in the hobby, and it happened to me. I lost the red beta I had in this 10-gallon tank. I have no idea what happened. Fed him one morning, went to work. He looked great that morning. I came home, his stomach was as big as a marble, and he died that night. I think perhaps he might have eaten a dead pygmy Koi or maybe a piece of driftwood that punctured something. I have no idea. I'll miss him, but with him gone, I thought I'd make some modifications to this tank. This tank is running an Aquaclear, or now Fluval, hang-on back filter. They are by far my favorite hang-on back filters, but there's a flow problem. All of the flow goes straight down into the substrate and pushes all of the fish down into the substrate. Now, the uncomfortable nature of this filter was evident because the red beta spent most of his time on the right-hand side of the tank, so he might as well have been in a 5-gallon tank if you split this in half due to the flow on the left-hand side. I want to change that, and I'd like to introduce you to the newest and most expensive member of the den. This is Patriot, named so because he has a lot of red, white, and blue in him. That is our flag colors here in the USA, and he is a $30 Koi Betta fish. Patriot, want to say hi?
Hey, Den, folks. I'm good looking.
Well, that's a little arrogant. You don't even know the folks.
Shut it, food man. Folks, I'm an actor, beta model.
Actor and a beta model, really.
In very high demand.
And you're in high... This is your first video.
Keep it up, food man. I'll fire you as my agent.
Okay, before we get to that, why don't we see how you do, buddy? Let's give you a couple tests, okay? I'm going to give you a line. You think you can remember it?
Yeah, actor, beta model.
All right, so here we go.
Your line. My line.
Stop, focus, your line. We're talking about reducing flow and hang on the back filters. This is an easy DIY method I like to use using a water bottle. Buddy, here is your first line. Let's see what you can do. What water bottle do I like?
What's my line again?
Come on.
What is it, food man?
It has grooves. Crystal Geyser.
Nailed it.
You didn't nail it, you're late.
Nailed it.
So folks, I love any water bottle that has some grooves that we can use to measure. We want to measure how wide is our hang on the back filter, and we can do that easily by looking at the grooves in the water bottle. Now, once you measure that out and you have a sense of where the grooves are, in this case right here, here's my first. This is on the right-hand side of the hang on back filter, so I'm going to cut right on that groove, right on the water bottle. And I'm going to take the label off, and I'm going to...
Beta model. Really good looking.
First video, buddy. You got a long way to go. And here is the other groove that I spotted. This is about the width of the hang on the back filter outlet. So once we trim that up, we're going to cut this right in half, and then you have your baffle. And it's as easy as that, and this works really, really well to reduce the flow in your tank. The only ingredients needed: a pair of scissors, a water bottle, and some duct tape. And I'll show you how that works here in a second. So if I turn it around the way it is on my hang on the back filter, I have a piece of duct tape taping the top of the water bottle to the hang on back filter, and on the bottom that gets wrapped around where the outlet, where the flow is. And you can see that right here. So if we swing around the back, and no credit to me for this. This goes to my local fish store. This is the way they baffle their tanks and reduce their flow. But you can see the difference underneath, how that wraps around, and you have the piece of duct tape attached to the water bottle and the top of the hang-on back filter. But you can see how this starts to baffle the water. So now we have some water flow coming out on the right and the left. Now again, before, without any kind of baffle, that water was going straight down into the substrate. With the baffle on, it's distributing the water to the left and right hand side. So very simple, cheap, easy way to do it. Really? You want to try one more exercise, buddy? Okay, last one. Here we go. It's going to be ready, camera, action. Ready, camera, action. Action means go. Action. Go. Action.
Oh, wait, my cue.
You know, you're really late on that cue. This isn't going to work. There's just no way.
Nailed it. I'm such a natural.
You didn't nail it.
So good looking.
You were completely late. When I say action, you're supposed to move. With a $30 Koi Betta fish, I didn't want to take a chance that my filter flow would stress him out, so the baffle works much better. Folks, the den is now on Instagram at dmichaelsfishden. Just started posting there. Join me if you are so inclined. As always, please like, comment, subscribe for future content, and I really do appreciate you watching.
Not just a pretty face.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Want
Not
some
the
of this
snail
snail?
stuff again.